Tibetan medicine is a very specific subject in Himalayan art. It is not a terribly huge topic, but it does command some presence because really what we have uh, paintings, really only paintings. Uh, the only time we have sculpture is if there's a depiction of an important doctor or somebody involved with medicine. So we're primarily looking at painting, and we're looking at scrollwork painting. There are very few murals that deal with medicine. So medicine has a long history in the Himalayas and Tibet, and then it really sort of takes off with somebody named Yutok Yuntengompo, and around the time of the discovery of the four medical tantras as a kind of revealed treasure tradition within the Nyingma. So the four medical tantras are the basis for Tibetan medicine. It's believed that they incorporate 5 different traditions: India, Mongolia, Persia, China, Tibet, etc. But we really don't have a lot of art until the 17th century, early 18th century. And then what we get is a very large text written by the regent of Tibet, the regent of the 5th Dalai Lama, Desi Sangye Gyatso. And he wrote a text called or compiled. He brought many doctors together, many medical experts and scholars, and then he created something called the Blue Barrel, like the stone, the rock, Blue Barrel. And this is all to do with Tibetan medicine. Desi Sangye Gyatso felt that there were a lot of different traditions in Tibet, and some were correct and some were incorrect, and he wanted to clean it all up and come up with a definitive Tibetan medical tradition. And this is the Blue Barrel text. He also wrote a history of Tibetan medicine, which is actually translated into English and quite an interesting read. It's put out by Wisdom Publications. Now, the Blue Barrel text was converted into approximately 85 different scrollwork paintings. Now, the 83 or 85 paintings, now this is in its fullest form over the 18th, 19th, and 20th century. Some of these paintings have been conflated into 2 or 3 paintings conflated into a single composition and reduced in size and detail. So we do have sets of Blue Barrel paintings that are not the full size intended by Desi Sangye Gyatso. So this is the main focus. They're charts. They're basically charts, a little bit of figurative in the beginning and the end, a little bit of an emphasis on the blue medicine Buddha. So the Blue Barrel paintings are the cornerstone of art for Tibetan medicine. But then we also have this original kind of Nyingma Tertan doctor, Yutok Yuntengompo, and he has sort of a spiritual tradition that goes along with the medical tradition, and it has some philosophy. It has meditational deities focused on Hayagriva, and it has some protector deities focused on a form of Mahakala, surrounded by 8 retinue figures. And this comes from early on. We're looking at 12th, 13th, 14th century when these are developed. And these are prominent also in the Blue Barrel paintings. The Blue Barrel paintings and Desi Sangye Gyatso look back to Yutok Yuntengompo and to the Yutok Nyintik, the specific spiritual tradition that comes with the medical tradition. So what we have is we have these 2 things. We have the Blue Barrel paintings, but then we can also have paintings depicting the Dharma cycle of spiritual practice called the Yutok Nyintik. So these are the 2 main focuses of art for Tibetan medicine. But then we also have doctors, we have medical practitioners, and we have Laje Gewa Bum, Yuto Gompo, who we mentioned. Then we have people like Tong Tong Gyalpo, who are somewhat affiliated with medicine, and we have Desi Sangji Gyatso. So these we have actually in both sculpture and portrait painting. But we should never confuse Tibetan medicine with tantric healing, with the tantric healing that is taught in the like the Hevajra Tantra, Kala Chakra, Chakra Samvara. Tantric healing and tantric yoga and rasayana, it's different. It's different than the medical tradition.